Imagine typing, um, make me a documentary about black holes.
Huh.
And then like an hour later, you just have a fully researched, edited video
Yeah.
with real footage, no editing software at all.
Yeah, it sounds completely made up, right?
It really does. Hey, everyone, welcome back. As always, we've been browsing the AI Agent Store.ai website looking for the most impactful tools out there. And today, we're focusing on this really fascinating open source system called OpenMontage.
It's honestly a massive game changer. I mean, at its core, OpenMontage is an agentic video production system hosted on GitHub, and it runs entirely on just simple, plain language prompts.
Okay, let's unpack this because to understand why OpenMontage is so different from like your standard text-to-video generator,
Yeah.
we have to look at its level of autonomy, right?
Right, exactly. It's not just generating a 5-second clip of pixels.
Yeah, it's essentially like having a literal Hollywood production crew living inside your laptop. You act as the executive producer, just giving those initial instructions.
That is the perfect way to look at it. You hand over a script idea, and the AI acts as your department heads. So instead of just being a helpful plugin for a human editor, OpenMontage actually centers the AI as the primary intelligence.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it takes an AI coding assistant and basically turns it into a full-blown studio by delegating tasks. So one agent researches your topic, then another writes the script.
Wait, it actually writes the script too?
It writes the script, yeah. And then a third agent sources the assets, makes the editing decisions, and lays those files out on a sequence. It just handles that entire pipeline with, very minimal manual intervention.
Okay, I have to stop you there, though, because when you say autonomous video generation, my brain instantly goes to those creepy synthetic AI videos. You know, the ones where people have 6 fingers or the physics just look completely broken?
Oh, yeah, the weird spaghetti-eating videos.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So if it's handling the whole pipeline autonomously, is the final output actually usable? Or does it just look like a massive AI hallucination?
Well, what's fascinating here is that it actively avoids that uncanny valley by grounding the final product in reality. It doesn't just hallucinate the video.
Wait, what do you mean? How does it get the video then?
So instead of generating synthetic images, the AI writes a search query. It then actively retrieves real motion clips from free stock footage sites and open archives.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it edits those actual video files together into a structured timeline based on the script it wrote earlier.
So it's actually pulling real-world media to build the video, not just creating fake clips.
Exactly. It's an editor, not just a generator. And because it is licensed as AGPL 3.0 open source software.
Which basically just means anyone can freely modify and share the underlying code, right? I mean, as long as they keep their version open.
Spot on. So because of that open license, filmmakers, marketers, and developers are already customizing these media pipelines for their own specific projects.
Wow. So what does this all mean for you listening? I mean, if you're tired of spending hours just, scrubbing through stock footage archives for your own projects, this changes your workflow entirely.
It really does. OpenMontage represents a major shift from manual video editing to actually managing autonomous media production.
Right. You literally stop pushing buttons on a timeline and start directing an intelligent system.
Precisely. It's a massive shift in how we define the technical side of the creative process. It really elevates the user to a director role.
Which leaves us with a pretty wild thought to end on today. If an AI agent can autonomously research a topic, write a script, source real archival footage, and edit a final video based on just a single prompt.
Yeah, what exactly does the future role of a human director actually look like?
Exactly. Will the human ability to curate soon become, much more valuable than the ability to create from scratch?
It definitely forces us to rethink what it means to be a creator in this space, for sure.
Absolutely something to think about. To see the tool for yourself, make sure to visit AIAgentsStore.ai. Thank you so much for rating the podcast, and we'll catch you next time.